Okay. Sir, am I audible?
You're audible.
Okay, thank you so much. A very warm good morning to everybody present here. First of all, I would like to welcome you to the 41 Expert Talk webinar series organized by Clue for Evidence Foundation NGO. Our speaker for today is Mr. Vilas Anil Chavan, Assistant Professor in Department of Forensic Science, Yashwantrao Chavan Institute of Science, Autonomous, Satara, Maharashtra. And he'll be discussing on the topic security document and overview on security features of ICN of denomination of 500 and 2000 notes. Information-centric networking, ICN replaces the widely used host-centric networking paradigm in communication networks with an information-centric paradigm which prioritizes the delivery of named content, oblivious of the content's origin. ICN offers many features including name-based networking, content object security, caching, computing and storage, mobility, etc. The features of ICN helps to assume significance as financing of terrorism and other illegal trades resort to the heavy use of illegal notes in the country. So to provide further insights on the topic, I welcome Mr. Vilas Anil Chavan, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Madonna. And I welcome all the audience for today's session. So in this session, we will be discussing about the overview on security features of Indian currency note of denomination of 500 and 2000 note. So I would like to start this session with a declaration statement that I'm not the one who is the expert giving opinion on the cases of counterfeit of currency note in the court of law. I have studied this during my master's as I hold the postgraduate degree in forensic science with specialization in fingerprint and question document examination. So study related to Indian currency note was part of our syllabus. I have gone through various research papers and case studies, mainly focusing on Indian currency note and have acquired the knowledge from it. So today in this session, whatever knowledge I will be sharing you is totally acquired from past learning during the masters and the present knowledge acquired through research papers and case studies. So with this declaration, I'm going to start. Let's have a discussion about the meaning of security document, the different types of security documents, and application capacities worldwide, and then we will take an in-depth look at the security features of Indian currency note of denomination of 500 and 2000 bank notes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are. You are.
Fine. So, security documents. So, in simple words, security documents can be defined as the document which has some legal values and which is having some security features within it. It may be hidden or one can see with naked eyes. Or the term security document refers to the document that incorporates specific elements intended to make them more difficult to counterfeit, falsify, alter, or otherwise tamper with. And here, these elements include specific substrates, that may be security paper which is being used for the printing currency notes. Then different printing techniques. It may be offset, intaglio, or letterpress, and the special kind of ink. So here, in case of currency notes, here we use optical variable. So what sets security paper apart from regular is the secret and unique recipe of raw material, obscure physical dimensions, integrated secret and security fiber. So hold on to the security documents, definition of security documents. The next types of security. So the most commonly encountered security documents are travel and identity documents such as passport or national identity cards, as well as money, particularly banknotes. So apart from this, there are some other security documents such as educational documents, property documents, postal documents, then bank documents, judicial or non-judicial stamp papers, plastic cards, travel documents, some military documents, and some government documents, and so on. The next is crime related to security documents. So as we know, crime related to document is increasing day by day due to some possible reasons. But counterfeiting of Indian currency note and use of forged travel documents are most common crimes related to illegal immigration, then work permits, firearms, terrorism, drug trafficking, etc. Similarly, some other security documents like identity cards, judicial, non-judicial stamp papers, postal and bank documents are also false. So this was all about the security documents. Arises in our mind that why is it enhanced security documents examination capacities worldwide? So as you know, security linked illegal activities classified as identity crimes or identity related crimes, while the first activity encompasses crimes such as identity theft or the forgery of identity documents. The latter includes several forms of illegal transnational activities in which security documents or banknotes are misused for criminal purpose. In fact, fraudulent documents are integral prerequisites for the smuggling of migrants, then trafficking in person, mobility of terrorists, facilitation of smuggling of drugs, weapons, and other goods, and to commit cross-border crimes of all the types. So, to assist investigating agencies to prevent and combat identity and identity-related crime, the enhancement of security document examination capacities is essential worldwide. So hope you got the answer for why is it essential to enhance security documents examination capacities worldwide. Introduction about the security documents. Hope you understood it clearly. Now we will take an in-depth look at the security features of Indian currency note of 2000 bank notes. So we will discuss past scenario about currencies and present scenario, the need of security features in currency note, then different agencies involved in the production of Indian currency note, then material techniques and instruments used for the production of Indian currency note. So throughout recorded history, as our society has evolved, we have relied on the ability to exchange goods and services with one another. The earliest known medium of exchange was the barter system. So here the barter system is, this system has been used for centuries and long before money was invented. So here people exchange services and goods for other services in goods in return and goods in return. So although this system still exists, bartering has largely been superseded by formal mediums such as coins, banknotes, and more recently, electronic currency. Traditionally, formal medium of exchange or currency represents an agreed medium, both enforced and controlled by the government, today consisting of uniform items holding value. The value held in currency is purely by trusted authenticity, and a common challenge currency issuers have faced is securing the design against counterfeits. In many nations, government-owned central banks, officially known as Reserve Banks, so here it is Reserve Bank of India, manage the nation's entire monetary policy. Amongst numerous other tasks, they are entrusted as the sole banknote and coin issuing authorities, assuming full responsibility for security and design, ultimately controlling the level in circulation at any point in time. So presently, today currency consists of a combination of coins, banknotes, and electronic data. Still, counterfeiting remains a threat made possible by continuous technological advances in reprographic equipment available to the general public. The stability of society arguably rests to some degree on the confidence we place on our currency, and this confidence level is directly related to security. The challenges faced by forensic currency examiners are many. The effort required to detect counterfeit banknote is directly correlated to the skill of those producing the counterfeits, which shows no sign of stopping. Clearly, detection is not a trivial task. To forensically determine authenticity, one must possess a deep understanding of all the security features. Now, let's talk on agencies. So, as we know, security documents, including Indian passport and visa, are printed in Indian security press, that is ISP Nashik, and other security documents in security printing, that is SPP Hyderabad. Then Indian banknotes are printed at Currency Note Press, that is CNP Nashik. Then banknote press BNP Devas. Then there are some new note presses under Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited at Salboni and Mysore. The security paper is manufactured at Security Paper Mill, that is SPM Hoshangabad. So then what is the need of security feature? So in order to prevent counterfeiting of currency note, these all agencies add their own security features to currency note during its production. Now let's have a look on materials, techniques, and instruments used for the production of Indian currency note. So as discussed earlier, there is a direct involvement of specific substrate. So here substrate is a security paper or a polymer or a material which is used for the printing of currency note, and different printing techniques which may include offset printing, intaglio printing, or letter printing, or some other techniques. Then special kind of ink. So it may be optical ink or figurative ink and some other inks. And along with this, some other techniques are also there responsible for the production of security document and particularly Indian currency notes. Next, discuss about the Indian scenario about currency notes. So currency is a more specific word which refers to money in form which is in circulation as a medium of exchange, especially in the form of banknotes and coins. The Indian rupee is official currency of India, and the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, has the sole right to issue currency notes. With the advancement of science, counterfeiting or forgery of higher denomination banknotes has become an inherent challenge in issuing currency. So due to this, various security printing methods have been introduced to curb the counterfeiting of banknotes in recent years. So it has been observed by security agencies in India that banknotes are frequently smuggled into India, mostly from the border areas, so as to facilitate various terrorist activities. Then smuggling of arms and drugs, etc., which directly impacts the economy, security of the country, and this has led to demonetization of 500 and 1,000 banknotes, followed by the launching of new 500 and 2,000 banknote on 8th November 2016 by the Indian government. So here RBI has issued 2000 denomination banknote in the Mahatma Gandhi series, and the new banknote of highest denomination has various new designs. Then there are some geometric patterns with the overall color scheme both at obverse as well as reverse side. So as far as motivation behind counterfeiting of currency note and its real situation is concerned, so as soon as this new high denomination currency of India, that is denomination of numeral 2000 and 500, were launched in the market, it has become the prime target of counterfeiters and smugglers to forge the banknote due to Western interest and to destabilize the economy. As such, many cases of fake currency or banknotes have been received in the forensic laboratory for physical examination and investigation from honorable courts and investigation officer of such cases. So preliminary evaluation of fake 2500 rupee note has shown that forgers have somehow managed to imitate most of the features of the new banknote up to a certain extent, due to which a common man may not be able to distinguish between the fake and the original banknote in a single view. So however, they are not able to copy or even imitate few features at all. So this was all about the Indian scenario about currency notes. Now let's have talk on currency security and forensic science. That is, what is a relation between forensic science and currency security? So to successfully distribute counterfeit currency, the end product must be inconspicuous, achieved by faulting security components. So the level of success is determined by how close the product compares to the genuine article. So forensic analysis therefore must observe and measure predetermined intrinsic characteristics of known security components, specifically analyzing whether each security component deviates from known good values or not. So in short, when there is a circulation of fake Indian currency note, that is FICN, fake Indian currency note in market, then that has to be seized by appropriate authority and must sent to the forensic department for further analysis. Once it has been received at the FSL, then their role is to examine fake Indian currency note thoroughly and present their findings to the court of law in order to stop the circulation of FICN, that is fake Indian currency note, in the market. And to do this, currency examiner must have in-depth knowledge about salient security features of Indian currency note. So hope you understood the relation between currency security and forensic science. Now we'll discuss about the security features. So security features are classified in one of three levels. First level is immediately digital to human senses. So here the first level security is directed towards the human senses, typically sight and touch, but so noteworthy. It is noteworthy that the majority of security components are found in this level. Then comes second level security, is approximately hidden from normal view of person. That means we can't see the security features by our naked eye. So to see the security features, we must have some basic tools such as magnifying glass or some other light sources like UV or transmitted light. And here third level is intrinsic characteristics resulting from the manufacturing process and the interaction of raw materials which is being used for the production of security documents, particularly banknotes. So here the third just often are inherited from the raw material and printing processes which is being used for the production of currency. So here the level at which security component falls within determines the first point and thus complexity involved in determination. So the level of confidence required may require further investigation depending on the quality of question. So here these are three levels security features. We will discuss in later detail. Now we'll discuss our core topic, that is security features of Indian currency note of denomination of 500 and 2000 notes. So first we'll discuss about those features which are already available on RBI's website. Then we'll discuss some hidden features which are extracted by using VSC 6000. So these are all available on RBI's website. So you can see there is a piece of paper, that is pink colored piece of paper, and the value of that pink paper is 2000. And as far as dimension of the banknote is concerned, so here the length is 166 mm and the width of that banknote is 66 mm. And the base color is magenta, and you can also see the year of printing on the reverse side of the banknote. Then you can also see the signature of Governor and Bank of India, and the theme of banknotes, that is motif of Mangalyaan depicting country's first venture into interplanetary, that you can see on reverse side. Then its standard weight is 1.0084 grams, and as far as material, paper material is concerned, so here the banknote is made up of cotton and cotton bag. This gives the banknote a unique feel and crackling sound. As far as paper thickness is concerned, it is from 0.1 mm to 0.17 mm, and the number panel with numerals going from small to big on the top left side and bottom right side, and the size varies from 3.5 mm to 5.5 mm. So this is the word of denomination. Here some numbers are given to the each security features, and this is reverse side. We'll discuss one by one, and these are all features already available on RBI's website. So first number is the see-through register in denomination numeral can be seen in transmitted light. And then next comes latent image of denomination and can be seen by placing note at 45 angle. Then also you can see the 2000 Devanagari 2000 denomination numeral. Then also you can see the microing of I numeral 2000 on the left side of notes. Then I'll see the windowed security thread which has inscription Bharat with color strip that is variable, due to which color of the thread changes from green to blue when the note is tilted. The next comes guarantee clause, then governor's signature with promise clause, and RBI emblem towards right of banknote. Then comes watermark and electrotype watermark of 2000 numerals. Then comes number panel with numerals all to be on top left side and right side. Then comes national numeral with rupee symbol, that is 2000 variable ink on bottom right, and it changes color from green to blue when viewed at different angles. Then you can also see the Ashoka pillar emblem on the right, and features are introduced in the new currency note for visually impaired, and those features are horizontal rectangle with 2000 in red print on the right side, then 7 angular bleed lines on left and right side in red. This will be both side features. Then these are the reverse side features. So you can printing at left top, then Swachh Bharat logo with slogan, then language panel towards the center, and here language panel contains different 15 languages. Then come some geometry. So here exhibit other designs and geometrical patterns aligning with the overall color scheme. The geometric pattern on the left and the right corner of node when joined forms a complete pattern. So all four corners pattern, when we join, it forms a complete pattern. So this was all about the security features given by the RBI. Then now same security features of 5000 which are being given by the RBI. So here again value is 500, and here now dimension are changed as compared to 2000. So here the length is 1
Participants, there seems to be some technical issue from the speaker, so please hold on. He'll be connecting us very soon.
It's a network issue here. Am I audible, sir? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Please continue.
Okay. So we were discussing about the face-wise feature of both sides. So you can see the denomination numeral 500 in Devanagari, then relative position of orientation of Mahatma Gandhi's portrait, which is changed, then windowed security thread similar to 2000 denomination, then guarantee clause, governor's signature with promise clause and RBI's emblem towards right of banknote. Then comes Mahatma Gandhi's portrait and electrotype watermark of 500 denomination. Then number panel with numerals growing from small to big on top left side and bottom right side. Then denominational numeral with rupee symbol, that is 500 in OVI ink on bottom right, and which changes color from green to blue when viewed at different angles. And then comes Ashoka pillar emblem on the right side. And as like 2000 denomination, here also some features are introduced for visually impaired persons. So here previously in 2000 note it was previously there was some different structure, but here it is a circle with 500 in red print on the right just above the Ashoka pillar emblem. And other features like there are some angular bleed lines. So here it is a 5, and in 2000 denomination it was 7. And also here windowed security thread which has inscription written as Bharat in Devanagari and RBI with color script. So this was all about the obverse side feature given by the RBI. Then comes reverse side. So you can see the year of printing of the note on the top left, then Swachh Bharat logo, then motif of red fort, which is an image of Indian heritage site with Indian flag on top at middle, then denominational 500 in Devanagari on the top right side, and same as 2000 note here, geometrical patterns are there. When we join all four corners, then it forms a complete pattern, and which is very hard to counterfeit in fake currency note. So this is obverse and reverse side of both the denomination 2000 and 500. Now we'll discuss our hidden security features of Indian currency note of denomination of 2000 and 500. Here all security features were extracted by using VSC 6000 at the Department of Forensic Science, Government Institute of Forensic Science, Aurangabad. So here first is micro lettering of numeral 2000 in spherical form, and the symbol, that is rupees symbol, and the figure of pigeon. You can see the encircled area. You can see the micro lettering of numeral 2000, then the rupees symbol and the pigeon like structure. So these features were observed under floodlight. Then comes the micro lettering of numeral 2000 and the word RBI all over the pattern, and which gives fluorescence under UV light at 365 nanometer. So it's a spherical symbol here, which include RBI and 1000 denomination. Then it's the obverse side of currency note, which shows the fluorescence at 365 nanometer, and also we can see the multicolored optical fibers embedded on all over the substrate of banknote. Then this is the first side. Here security thread shows the fluorescence. Also you can see the glowing Mongolian picture. So this was observed at 365 nanometer. Then comes micro lettering of India and Devanagari word Bharat written on both sides of Gandhi's collar, which is observed under high magnification power under the floodlight. Same, here is the micro lettering of Bharat and India at second collar of Gandhi's portrait. The next comes latent image of numeral 2000. So here this can be seen when it is held horizontally at eye level, but here VSC 6000 or any other, maybe VSC 8000 also, which enable us to see the same feature under the transmitted light. So this is the latent image of numeral 2000. Then comes micro lettering of RBI and numeral 2000 and word India, which is observed at transmitted light. Then here it comes numeral 2000 in color green, imprinted with optically variable ink, which is observed at high magnification power and normal light. So here optical variable ink uses mica based glitter, and this ink is also called as colored magnetizable ink. So due to the shifting of magnetic particles into the ink, it changes its color from green to blue. So here you can see the color is blue. So same features can be seen by our naked eye by tilting the note, and same features can also be seen under the VSC. The next is micro lettering of RBI lies on the inner surface of the left temple of Gandhi's spectacles, which is observed under high magnification power under the floodlight. So here the highlighted area which shows clearly the printing of RBI. Then serial number and optical fiber. So here optical fiber and serial both gives the fluorescence under UV light at 365 nanometer. Then comes watermark. So here Indian currency has some watermark. So here first is numeral 2000 Then second at bottom it is 2K, then RBI at middle, then Mahatma Gandhi's portrait and numeral 2000. So these are all watermarks which are observed under transmitted light. Then comes the dimension. So here VSP also enable us to measure the dimension, that is length and width. If you can see here, the length is 166.05 and width is 66.10. So as we know, standard dimension is 166 into 66. So here it is a human error, or we can call it as a machine error. So standard dimension is 166 into 66 millimeters. So this was all about the hidden security features which were extracted from the 2000 denomination by using VSP 6000. So now we'll talk about some hidden security features of Indian currency note of denomination of 500. So here you can see the micro lettering of RBI and numeral 500. Also you can see micro given at 65 meter. Then here is umra, or call it as feature. So here the feature appears in the form of either that is Reserve Bank of India, a banknote with this feature, when copied by a colored photocopier or in use output with a different color shade. So this is which is very hard to counterfeiters. The next
Participants, I think the resource person is experiencing some network issues. Please hold on the line. Yes.
Yes, so we are back. Audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
So here it is a micro lettering of Devanagari word Bharat, which can see at very high magnification to see the micro lettering present any kind of. The next comes word of denomination 500. So here UV fluorescence at 365. So number panel, then of fibers, then thread. So which are giving or showing showing fluorescence picture of red fort, and also you can see the language panel which is also glowing. The dotted of India at side at left, so which is at normal light, magnetic power. Then comes latent image of numeral 500. Comes the latent image of numeral 500. So this encircled area which shows three different numerals of 500, so which is observed at normal light, and here the area shows the value of denomination if viewed at an angle under ordinary light. Then comes micro lettering of words India and Bharat on red fort. So here this picture is observed under normal light, under high magnification power. Then again, same micro-lettering of India and Bharat and numeral 500. So here the encircled area and this red highlighted area, which shows the micro-lettering on red fort. Then again, micro-lettering of RBI and some other designs are also there, just below the number panel. Then same as 2000 denomination and other denomination, here also the micro-lettering of India and Devanagari word Bharat on cloth of Mahatma Gandhi's portrait. Again, anti-photocopying features are there, which is very hard to imitate by the forger or counterfeiters. And also it shows here micro-lettering of RBI and numeral 500. So which is observed under normal light, under high magnification power. Then comes micro-lettering of India, RBI and 500, which is observed at transmitted spotlight. Then comes the optical fibers and glowing number panel under the 365 nanometer. Then as discussed previously for the 2000 denomination, again same here for the printing of symbol and numeral 500, same optical variable ink is used. So if you can observe both green and blue color by your naked eyes, by tilting your note, and same feature can also be observed under UV under VSC 6000. So this feature is observed at by applying flood light, and this is by using side light. So here change in color is due to the shifting of magnetic particle. So here the changing color is due to the shifting of magnetic particle which is present in OVI, that is optical variable ink. Then comes watermarks. So here watermarks of numeral 500, then RBI and Mahatma Gandhi's portrait and numeral 500, so which is seen under the transmitted light. Then here it's a dimension. So standard dimension is 150 into 66, but here it is 150 into 0.1, and here it's the accurate 66. So this is due to the human error, or we can call it as a machine error. So this was all about the hidden security features of Indian denomination of 2000 and 500, and these all features were extracted by using VSC 6000 at Department of Forensic Science, Government Institute of Forensic Science, Aurangabad. Then now it's time to conclude the session. So even though there is an increase in the use of digital transaction in most of the cities of India, but paper currency is still used as a popular mode of payment. As such, circulation of fake note is always prevalent in economy. So after demonetization of old 500 and 1000 rupee from Indian market, counterfeiters have shifted their focus on forging newly launched 500 and 2000 rupee banknote of India due to its high return value. So in today's session, secret features of new 500 and 2000 rupees banknote were discussed, and reported study shows that somehow counterfeiters have managed to imitate most of the features of new 500 and 2000 rupee up to an extent, but they are unable to create features like OVI print, then race print, then UV fluorescent print, then micro lettering and anti-photocopying features. So moreover, features of new 500 and 2000 rupee which were discussed here can serve as a base for future studies and examination of fake Indian currency note by forensic examiners. So examination of some features like OVI print and geometric pattern can help a common man to differentiate between high quality fake Indian currency note and original 500 and 2000 rupee banknote. So these are references finally, thank you. I extend my sincere gratitude towards this Fernender sir for having me here. Also, I would like to thank Falguni, the Mehnaz, Sheikh, and Madonna, and all the entire team of Clue for Evidence. And I also would like to thank my guide, Dr. Rajesh Kumar, Mr. Anurag Sahu, Mr. Abhijit Sarkar, sir. And I also would like to thank Mr. Himani Kaushi for her kind support. And I also would like to thank all the participants and viewers for this session. Thank you all. Hello, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening to all. Good morning to all. I am Falguni Oja. On behalf of Clue for Evidence Foundation and the entire team, extend my very hearty vote of thanks to the speaker of the day, Mr. Vilas Chavan. Thank you, sir, for an interesting and knowledge-filled session. This session covered all aspects of security document examination. He successfully discussed the past and present scenario about the Indian currency, need of security features in currency notes, different agencies involved in the production of Indian currency note and material techniques and instruments used for the production of ICN. He further gave insight on relationship between forensic and currency notes security features. The session also threw a light on silent features of denomination 2500, including determination by side features of the currencies and through the hidden security features, including micro lettering, watermarks, etc. Thank you, sir. I like to express my profound gratitude to Farinder sir for giving us the opportunity and guidance which helped in successful completion of the session. I would like to thank all our volunteers for the contribution they have given for the session. And last but not the least, all the participants for their active participation and patience throughout the session. We are also looking forward for active participation in upcoming webinars too. Thank you very much.
Falguni, I have something to add on. Hello? Participants, just hold on. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes. Vilas sir, I thank you personally for your session. And just for the interest of the audience, I would like to share my screen, whatever you just shared as images. Okay, I would like to show the participants live on the screen as to how does this micro lettering or the security
Your
features
voice
can
is
be
not
seen
clear.
by the help of the specific gadgets designed for the examination.
Yes, sir.
My screen is.
So your sound is echoing.
Yes, it's echoing more, sir.
Yes, I'm just sharing that. Yes, I think you can watch my screen now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we are able to see your screen.
See my screen, okay. Okay, so what the first thing what sir discussed was about the security features, which includes the micro lettering. So what I'm trying to show you on the screen is the magnification using 40x. That is a range of the magnification. And if I go forward deep to 140x magnification, you can see the quality of the printing. This quality of printing, you can see there are multiple layers of printing. Well, first you can see yellow color, then on the yellow color, you can see the black lettering. So if in case this is photocopied or if it is fabricated, the sequence of these lines would actually be combined and it doesn't look like the look with this clarity is what the understanding is. Second, wherever you saw the UV features. Okay, and I'll to show you this screen with the help of the UV. This is UV light. You can see the security thread. What was shown to you, security thread, which will have the printing of RBI and its denomination of the currency. What I'm showing you is rupees 20 right now. I'll shift over to rupees 200 now. This is 200 rupees currency note. You can find the security strip, and this security strip will appear to be black in color. Okay, wherever you are not able to see it on the surface, this appears to be black under the ultraviolet light source. And the glittering piece of the paper this side, the left side of the strip right now, is a fluorescence fiber, which is one of the most important feature of any security document. And this is going to be used in our stamp papers in the earlier days, as well as in any security papers, including the examination answer sheets. Many examination university examinations, they're using this feature to ensure that this is an authentic piece of paper which was used for the examination. And what you can see here now is the 1 minute. Okay, I think you are seeing only the, wait a second. Okay, I think I have shared a screen. Yes. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, I should be repeating what I said in the past. I think it wasn't clear in the previous slide. Okay, what you are seeing on screen is the UV on 200 rupees currency note, and this is a security strip. Okay, on the left side of the security strip is the fluorescence fiber, which I now discussed, and this ink, which is the in-tag, this is optically variable ink, OVI. This ink has two different shades. One you can see as green color on the surface level, and if you keep the currency note at your eye level, then this same ink turns out to be blue in color. This changing feature of the currency note is because of optically variable ink, which is supplied by a company in Switzerland. Switzerland is known for security documents, security inks, okay, security products rather. So this ink is supplied by a company called SICPA, and when this ink was initially introduced for Indian currency notes, very soon even the Pakistani government procured this ink also, and there were few liters of ink which went missing in the transit to security press at Mysore in Karnataka. So when this was first procured, few liters of ink went, it was stolen in the transit, and few weeks later, a Pakistani government decided to buy this particular ink even for their currency printing, and hence the security feature, which is a optically variable ink, is by default used for currency notes. And what you can see right now is, I'll show you the, this is a UV, and the magnification at different levels, where you can, this is 40 times magnification what you're trying to see on the screen. Okay, and if in case I go to 140x, this is the nature of ink which is going to be on the currency note. And if I go with other colors, if this is what I said, there are multiple layers of printing process. One is yellow, which is behind, then a kind of maroon color on the screen, okay, which is the later part of the printing. So if in case this is photocopied or if this is fabricated, this minute, clarity or very micro level of the characteristics would not be able to be replicated in the counterfeit currencies. And if in case I want to show you on the 500 rupees, the most of the features remains the same. Just for understanding purpose, I am trying to show you the 500 rupees currency note. This is 500 rupees what you're seeing. And this is a micro printing what sir initially discussed. When you go at 140 times magnification, this is RBI Bharat India. Okay. And on the rare side, this was a if in case you guys have a new currency note in your hand, all you have to do is look at the screen which I'm going to share now. All right. What you will do is that you will have to take a white paper. Use a currency note. Okay, preferably use a fresh currency note so that you get this very easily. What you will do is that video. I think you can look at screen like this. Screen there. Keep the currency note, okay, and keep it on the surface like this, and use a white paper on the currency note. Take a pencil and if you do this, okay, on a new currency note, the intaglio printing will easily be seen. Okay, what probably I am using is not so new currency note. I'll try to do it on another currency note, okay, where the intaglio printing, if you do this, will actually be seen very clearly on the whole document. Okay. Okay, just to show you, I think you can see. Okay, probably on screen you might not be able to see so minutely because I know because I'm seeing it directly there is something here, but if you do it for yourself, you will see all by yourself as to what is that intaglio printing and how does it stand, above the printing document. So this was just a glimpse of what sir tried to explain you so far with the slides, and this is what you're trying to see on the screen live. So with this, I'll now have to take certain questions if participants have any. Participants, you can raise the questions now. Any participants have any questions? Okay, so I don't see any questions coming up. So I think Falguni, you can take over the session.
If any participants have any questions, please you can ask.
So no questions, we can conclude the session.
Okay. There are no questions, so we conclude the session over here. And thank you, sir, for showing the practical, giving the practical knowledge about the session. And thank you, Vilash sir, for your presentation. I'll kindly request all the participants to meet in next section that is to be held tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. The meeting is
Thank you, Falguni.
Thank you, sir.
ऍडमिशन करायला गेला आज बरोबर
Samisha,